So we left off that we left the Haven, or the Coteries Haven, and but once it's still nighttime. Cody's character, Ryan, I think his name is. Raina. Had to go do something he had to talk to the leader of his clan about, he had to check in with his clan's leader. So, anyway, so you two look on your phone's map, and then she looks on her map, and the first place that you guys will have to investigate, trying to figure out, is down in the Santa Barbara Valley, and it's so you guys get down. So how do you guys get down there? You guys gonna walk, or are you guys gonna hijack a car or get a car?
Well, probably whatever's the fastest way to get there.
I'm gonna steal a horse.
Huh?
I'm going to steal a horse.
You're still eating?
I said I'm gonna steal a horse.
Okay, steal a horse.
What is a car? I don't know those newfangled technology.
You want to explain to her? Because when
we don't have cars back in my time. Is it like a chariot?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, you can say that.
Like a motorized chariot.
Yeah.
Minus the horses.
Yep.
So it's a horseless chariot, or it's a
it's a horseless chariot.
Yeah, pretty much like that.
How does it go? How does it move? Do you go here?
Well, you have depends on the car. Some cars have a remote start. You just push a button and it starts up like magic. Others have like a key.
Newfangled technology sheet.
Yeah.
I still go steal a horse. It's easy for me.
Anyways, well, since Cody's absent, one of the coterie went with you. He's not like you guys, he's not a vampire, but he's a ghoul that does stuff for the coterie during the day. Like a young man, probably in his mid-20s. He goes to the local university, and he does tech support for the local university. Anyway.
Once again, newfangled bullshit.
Huh?
Once again, newfangled bullshit.
Yeah. So, he goes, yeah, you want to tell him your name?
Good, get to it.
She's joking again.
My name?
Yeah, so, like, your name for him and for whoever you're with, and you can do the same thing for Cody when he comes back.
My name is Delilah. But
Okay.
You can call me Lil.
Well, Miss Delilah, since you're still getting used to modern day, from my resources with the coterie, the only ranches or stables that there's none in this area where the coterie's at. The closest that you can, the only that like there's a few ranches, but in California, but they're in the Camarilla territory, Miss Delilah. So do you want Thomas to figure out something for us?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's like, Mr. Mask, do you have any like ways to get us down to where we need to go?
Yeah, where's the nearest car dealership?
He goes, so he pulls out, for you, it's a weird device, but he pulls out his smartphone, like a smartphone, and
What the hell is that?
Huh?
What the hell is that?
He goes, it's a mobile research device.
A mobile research device.
Well, he's trying to figure out what would be close to it in your time period. Oh, he goes, it's basically, it's like a stone tablet that is portable, but instead of like chiseling your information in,
It's an electronic tablet?
yeah, it's a magical electronic stone tablet that you can port around, that you can tote around. But it's a miniature size.
I don't get technology, but okay.
Anyway, so he pulls up, because smartphones were relevant in the mid-90s. So he pulls up his smartphone.
They were bigger in the 90s too.
Huh?
They were bigger in the 90s too.
Yeah. So he goes, yes, there is some nearby, Mr. Mask. He goes, the closest one to us, because you're in San Francisco, so you need to get down in this way. So I'm thinking. So he goes, yeah, there's one not too far from us, probably maybe like a block in the downtown area of San Francisco.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start walking there.
So you guys follow? And so you follow him? Okay. So you as you're walking, and it's probably maybe 9:30, 10, and so you pass. There's like a street light, and you see like this short colored guy, and he goes, "Want to buy some weed? Want to buy some drugs, man?"
Hey, we don't say colored anymore.
Huh?
We don't say colored anymore. African Americans are proper.
Okay. There's a short African American man. He goes, "You want to buy some drugs? You want to buy some weed?"
No, I'm good.
He goes, "What about you, Miss Mystery?" and it's not, you probably maybe, because you guys are walking down this way, so it's not, you're within earshot, across the way.
What is that?
He goes, okay, so, are you, like, already on something? It's, and then he pulls out a bag
I'm
of
not
this,
from here, you deep shit.
He goes, okay. So, the person that you're with, he goes, he pipes up and goes, no, we're busy, and he waves at him, and then you guys both see the guy's eyes go, like a pasty white, and then goes, oh, okay, and then he just goes, like, just stops talking and just looks at the concrete as you guys pass by. He goes, Miss Delilah, for further reference, in modern day, you're going to see a lot of young kids that are part of the, humans call them gangs, and they are drug dealers. And I don't know if you have them back in your time, but a lot of the drugs, from what I can tell, has really messed up a lot of the local kids during the day. And that's why a lot of, and they target a lot of, like, runaways and a lot of kids that are troubled, and to get them into the gang life and, like, drugs and all that stuff, it really messes them up. So I'm just giving you warning since you're not from this time period.
Well, the only drugs that we had were actually plants that we ground the dub, and we actually drunk. That gave us a little bit of a high.
Yeah, but now in modern day, they are much, much worse than what you have back in your time period. So you guys walk past and down. You guys see, like, a couple, two women that are basically, you see, like, a couple hookers that are, like, on the down a ways, and but they don't even know that you're there. And then we get to the downtown area, and let's see if I have it. You, like, off in the distance, let's see if I have, well, off in the distance, you hear a couple, like, gunshots, and then
What is that?
and then you hear, and then after you hear the gunshots, you hear a lot, like, tire screeching, like off, like a couple blocks ahead, like a few blocks ahead of you.
What was that?
Well, somebody just got capped.
What is capped?
They basically got shot.
What do they shoot with?
You're familiar with a bow and arrow, right?
Yes, we had that back then. We had whips too.
Okay, just think about it as like a bow and arrow, but like more in the shape of metal, and it's got like a metal frame, and it's got like a trigger on it.
Is that what they call? And I heard this from the witch. A gun?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is a gun?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what they sound like.
I heard they're dangerous. Is that the truth?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we should be hearing an ambulance anytime now.
And with that being said,
It's like a car, but like more square and everything.
and it's like I said, it's quite a few
Is
blocks
it
away.
like a motorized cart?
Yep, kind of like that.
Because back then, in my time, our ambulances, I guess that's what you call them,
Yep.
was just a horse with holding a cart.
Yep, that's kind of like
And
what it
you
is.
throw the person on the cart in straw.
Anyway,
And you take them somewhere, and you get them better.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that
So-
what basically it is?
Yeah, but instead of it being like open, it's kind of got like enclosed in.
yeah,
So
And like
a
I said-
like a box.
yeah.
That's got like a top on it and everything.
So it's a rolling box cart.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like I was saying, it's a couple like quite a few blocks away, but you hear the faint like woo 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 type siren, and like off in the distance, and then you want to roll a D6 and these. While you're doing that, I'm gonna go put this in the
6 and what?
it's the diamond one and the square, which I think is a D6 and a D8. It's these two.
It's not a D8. It's 100.
A D10, I mean? Those two. A D6 and I think it's a D10.
No, these are hundreds. These are these are hundreds.
Huh?
A D10 and a D6?
Yeah.
It's not a D10. 10
And then,
is this.
yeah, that one. And then a D6. Okay.
10.
Okay. So, once you hear the faint siren, you get like, it's kind of like, it's not really like a memory, but you get like this sudden rush of like emotion, and then you see like just like a few seconds, you see like an image of like of a girl that's she lives in the ghetto. She's like half black and half African American, half white, and you huh?
I don't have empathy.
Yeah, I know, but yeah,
I don't have empathy.
but
I
well,
don't have any of that. I can't feel anything. I have no feelings. I can't feel sadness or anything. I don't have empathy. So basically, I have nothing.
well, I know it's like empathy, but
I'm an assassin. I don't feel that. I don't feel remorse. I don't feel empathy. I'm a trained assassin. I kill.
well, I know, but
Technically, I can't. That's not mine.
well, anyway, so you don't have empathy, but for like a blur second, you see like a faded image of like a young girl, half African American, half white, and then you get and then you see like a black sedan go by and be like, "Bitch, I told you, tell your brother stay off our turf." And then you hear, then you see, just open fire on the girl. As it, when it fades away, you both get like then you both need to make a rouse check, because you get like a faint scent of like blood and like a death, like a faint smell. Okay, 5.
6.
Okay, so you both have like a little hunger, but you can control it. But
If it's a child, I have to.
Huh?
How old is the child?
she looks like she's like 19, almost 20.
Of age.
Yeah.
Not really considered.
So, but
not really considered a child, mostly an adult.
yeah. And then after you get that faint smell of blood, you both see, like, for like another few seconds, like a and you think it's just because, and you guys just pass it off of like just part of the night. But with you guys being vampires, you guys kind of know it might be something. But in the oft faded distance, with the flickering street light, you see like an image of like the girl who got shot as she like fades quickly after you get that sudden burst of like kind of like an error, or kind of like, well, it's not really, since you don't have empathy, it's kind of like okay, kind of like you know what I'm trying to say, right? Because with you being like an assassin, you probably get like that kind of, not like really empathy, but you get like that burst of like not really like a vision, but like you know what I'm saying, right?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. And then so like, what do you guys do after seeing this? I'm gonna put your blood guy back. So what do you guys do after seeing this? You guys both. So you guys, you both see the faded image of like, it's kind of like a foggy, like, but it's in like a shape of like a girl. As soon as it fades away, after the light flickers. But and then you guys get before that, you guys get the smell, the little faint scent of like blood in the air, and then you got that image, that rush of image. What do you guys do? What do you guys want to do before we move on?
You've seen that, right?
Huh?
Yep, it's hard to say what happened. It could have been she borrowed money for drugs, couldn't pay it back, or she was a night worker and didn't come back with enough money, or
Well, with my supersonic hearing, it sounded like tell your brother to get off my turf.
oh,
Was it what they call a gang war?
yeah, it's a rival gang.
So an innocent girl got shot.
Yeah, but that's the price you pay.
And then as you guys after you said gang war, he said, yeah, the guy that was with you, he's like, a lot of my sources, the two bigger gangs are Bloods and Crips here in California. And like, and because some of our kindred use some of like the Crips and they use, sometimes they will interact with the Bloods as like errand boys. They will ghoul them or ghoul young gang members. Some of the kindred here in California, they use them for like errand boys or shot callers.
Oh, out of topic.
Huh?
I'm saying this for people who are watching.
Yeah.
Whenever you go into an area with gang, do not wear their colors. You do not wear opposing colors.
No, because that's how you get shot.
If you go in an area with Bloods, which are red, you do not wear blue. If you go in an area with Crips that wear blue, do not wear red.
Yeah. Well, since you guys are vampires, you don't really...
The more you know.
Yeah, it's more, you guys more have kind of a lot like a... You guys being vampires, same way with the other kindred, you guys have more like a gothic, like, Interview with the Vampire type look.
I'm in all black, what are you talking about?
Yeah, but the point is, he goes, some of them, some kindred used to, some of the Crips or some of the Bloods, the local gang member, gang kids, and they will ghoul them sometimes, from what I've heard, to be either errand boys or shot callers for...
No offense, but are you one?
Huh?
No offense, but are you one?
He goes, I am a ghoul. I work for your boss or you guys' coterie. Otherwise, like, outside of being a ghoul and working for your guys' boss and you guys' coterie, I do have connections within the vampiric community that I can feed information to your guys' boss. But I personally am not like you guys, so I can't Google other people, but I heard that it does happen with the local gangs here in California. And they are either, some of the clans use them for like shot callers or errand boys within the gang community. But like I said, that's what I heard. And you probably have something similar back in your time period of what I'm kind of talking about.
I forgot what they were called because I didn't have to ordeal with those.
So you kind of get a general idea of what I'm saying, Miss
I kind
Delilah.
of have a general idea.
Yeah.
But it was mostly between the rich and the poor.
Mm-hmm. But now, basically considered the rich as the Camarilla. The poor is basically everybody else trying to survive. And then, but now, instead of it being between the rich and the poor, now it's different clans and the Camarilla, and then of course her boss, which is the Anarchs. But it's basically the same thing. Each side uses different ways of getting their information.
So since you mentioned Blood and Crips, would Anarchs be Blood or would they be Crips?
You know, I really don't know. Far as I know, you guys' boss doesn't mess with them. But I do know quite a few of the vampire clans or the kindred clans intermingle with the local gangs. And like I said, some of them turn them into, some of them get Googled them for like shot callers or like errand boys or whatever But far as I know, your boss kind of stays out of that mess. And the anarchs that you guys deal with, some of them stay out of it. But I do know that there's other clans that are not associated with you guys or the Camarilla that do that. So, and then he looks at you and he's like, so since you are kind of from this time period, what do you get out of all this? Does your clan do that, or do you even know a whole lot about your clan?
No, I don't know much about my clan.
Okay. And then after you guys get done with that, then you guys get to it's the Santa Monica. It's a garage and car dealership, but its office hours are closed. But if you want to make a roll,
yeah.
This newfangled technology.
He goes, well.
Where's the horses?
Huh?
Where's the horses?
He goes, well, like I said, 12? Awesome.
Crap.
So he goes, before he finishes the conversation, you just see Thomas go up and pretty much smash through the window.
What the hell are you doing?
This is how we're getting the horse.
And then he goes, and then you see him reach his hand to the lock, turn it, and then when he pulls his hand back, he kind of bends the door, like not only off his hinges, but he bends it open. He goes, and I'm like, and then the guy's like, well, we have access now.
Is that how you borrow cars here?
Well, technically no, but since we're in a tight situation, this is what we're doing.
We're
Yeah.
going to get stoned.
And then you also see, like, the little scrapes on his arm from the glass. You just see pieces of glass fall out and shatter on the ground as his wrist trying to like knits, and you see the veins and the skin knit back together as he like.
Oh, there we go.
As there's like no damage. He goes, and that's what it is like being a vampire, Miss Delilah, in modern day. So, as you walk into the dealership that's now open, and do you guys want to, well, you're not really familiar with technology. Do you want to make another roll to see if you look out and it doesn't, and the alarm's not set?
Yeah, this could be bad.
Okay, 3. Do you want to spend
yes.
1 willpower, 2 willpower, and I'll get that out of your way.
Yes.
And spend 2 willpower, and I'll let you roll again.
Yes, I will do that.
Okay, awesome. You lucked out because
if you rolled again and got a 1, it's like that was a waste of willpower.
Yeah.
I would cry.
yeah. So you look around. There's some light, but it's like one of those security lights. So it's not much. It's kind of dim, but from what you can see is they just they just got, or it looks like they just ordered their security system, so it's not completely set up. So you lucked out.
Oh, good. Looks like they got a new security system, but they haven't got around to installing it yet.
Yeah.
Security system? What is that?
You want to take this one, Mr. Mask?
Yeah, you know how in your time you had people watch certain areas?
Guards.
Yep, guards. That's kind of like what this is, but it's more on the visual side with technology.
All this technology bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a while to get used to, but it makes your life a whole lot easier.
Anyway, so there, inside of the dealership, there's not much. There's a lot like a cash register, but but when you go up to it, it's already been emptied. You see
Damn.
like a pegboard that has like different keys for like different styles of cars. Cars from like anywhere from sports cars to you have like sports cars, classic cars. You see like Dodge and then like popular car brands all hanging on this key thing that is basically for your picking. Then and then there's not much to it, but then you see behind the counter, you see that that it looks like that to get back to where the cars are, that there's like the wall will slide open, or you can. It's one of those you push a button underneath the counter, and then for the people who are running the store, where they can get access without going around.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to make a roll, but you look under the guy that you're with looks under, and underneath the cash register there's a button. Well, actually, there's two. One for the silent alarm, but since the alarm's not hooked up, the security system, it don't work. But you push the other button, and you see like a sliding. And you see like the glass, and you see that it looks like plain glass, but then once he hits the button, the glass parts, and then you see it like open. And you see like a solid window open and then slide to the like this. He goes, "You want to take this one?"
They updated their stone doors apparently.
Yeah, out of all the time I've been here, that's pretty innovative.
Yeah.
See, we had doors that did that, but they were stone. But they were booby trapped too, so.
Oh, probably on pulleys or something.
So as you guys walk in,
because you hit their room and you did something, you get an arrow to the throat. That don't feel very good.
Then once you walk into through the glass door, now you guys are in it's like the showroom where they have like all the cars and stuff, and you see anywhere from Dodge to Jeeps. You see like trucks. You see like an El Camino, like quite a few El Caminos. You see Cadillacs. You see like a lot of like anywhere from like fancy to like everyday type cars to like sports cars. And then he's like, well, since there is no security, what do you want to do, Mr. Mask? We have a big choice. And then he looks at you and goes, basically, your horseless carriages, Miss Delilah, have your pick. Huh?
There's a lot of them.
Yeah. He goes, there's a lot of different makes.
I don't know what to choose. I don't know what the best one is.
Well, that would be whichever one has the best gas mileage.
Gas?
And
yeah, gas mileage is kind of
Like horse farts.
Well, yeah, because eventually with horses, they're going to have to stop and eat and all that. That's kind of like what it is for a car, except it requires something else.
Anyway, as you're saying this, you want to make an investigation roll,
Yes.
which is that. Okay, want to spend another thing of willpower?
Well, I think that's like the highest you can
Oh,
get.
okay, so basically it is like a crit. then.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see on off to the side, you see like this little desk, and you see it looks like a lot of like a leather notebook, and you open it up, and you see the ones that are really popular with the local community are the Cadillacs and the well,